Welcome back, everyone, to the second period intermission report. So we're going to take a look at some highlights in this game. So far, no goals. The penalties in this game were 58 seconds into this game. Bobby Brink, 2 minutes for slashing. And then the next penalty, 11:29 into the game, Ross Mitten, 2 minutes for boarding. Then 2:03 into the second period, Alban Nielsen for boarding. Some NHL scores right now. Right now, all the games have either started or have already been played. The Penguins and the Bruins are tied up at tied up at 1. 19:25 to go in the third. The Blackhawks are leading, the Lightning are leading the Blackhawks 4-2. There's 17:32 left in the third. The Hurricanes are leading the Panthers 1-0. 16:14 to go in the third. Right now, the Avalanche are still leading. Let me get it back up. Right now, the Avalanche are leading the Coyotes 3-0. And then the Predators are leading the Blues 5-1, 5:11 to go in the second. Tied up at 2, Senators at the Stars with 5:53 to go in the second. 3:56 to go in the first. Sharks lead the Canucks 1-0. And some games that happened today, the Flyers beat the Rangers 4-0. Ducks beat the Oilers 2-1 in overtime. The Wild beat the Jets 4-2. The Sabres beat the Canadiens 3-2 in overtime. Islanders beat the Devils 4-3 in overtime. The Capitals beat the Red Wings 3-1 today. The Golden Knights beat the Flames 2-0. And the Maple Leafs beat the Blue Jackets 4-2. Let's take a look at some USHL scores right now. Right now, we have a final score of Youngstown leading Madison 4-2. Then looks like Muskegon will beat Green Bay 8-3. Their second straight game of 8 goals. Right now, Chicago leads Cedar Rapids 3-1. Lincoln and Des Moines are tied up at 3. In the second period, end of the second, Fargo and Sioux City are tied up at 0. 3:23 to go in the second. Tri-City is leading Omaha 1-0. And then Team USA is beating Central Illinois 1-0 at the end of the second period. NBA. In overtime, the Pistons are leading the Rockets 99-98. In the fourth, we have the Celtics leading over the Hawks 95-68. We have the Pelicans leading the Knicks 97-91 in the fourth. The Cavaliers are leading the Pistons with 106-97 in the fourth quarter. And I know there's more NBA scores, but I can't pull them up right now, so we'll go to college football. On Tuesday, Miami of Ohio beat Ball State 42-21. Western Michigan beat Northern Illinois 28-21 on Tuesday. Yesterday, Air Force beat Coast State 27-19. Yesterday, Mississippi State played Mississippi. They won 35-3. Texas beat Kansas 24-17. That's a final today. Right now, UCF is leading Southern Florida 38-10. That's a final. In the second quarter, Oklahoma is leading 35-21 over West Virginia. In the second quarter, Washington leads Washington State 7-0. Tomorrow, Florida's at Florida State, Michigan at Ohio State, Georgia Tech at Georgia, Syracuse at Boston College, Maryland at Penn State, Illinois at Northwestern, Pittsburgh at Miami, Auburn at Alabama, Kansas State at Iowa State, Kentucky at Louisville, South Carolina at Clemson, LSU at Texas A&M, Notre Dame at USC, BYU at Utah, and Utah State at Boise State, and Ohio at San Diego State. Let's take a look at some college basketball scores. Kentucky beat Tennessee State 77-62. Ohio State right now is leading Cleveland State 74-46. Final score: Virginia beat Wisconsin 53-46. Today, North Carolina beat UCLA 94-78. Today, Michigan beat Chattanooga 83-55. Final overtime today, Florida State beats LSU 79-76. Purdue beats Robert Morris 84-46. Michigan State beat Texas 78-68. Coming up in about 10 minutes, Tennessee at Kansas, UMass at Nevada. And that will do it for all the scores. We'll see you guys all in the third period.